What's good, everybody? The Godfather is here. 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. When 50 Cent got hit up, right? He felt Hamo was the one that did that. 3 weeks later, Hamo lost his life, but we're going to get into that. He felt like Hamo was the one that fired the shots. There was other names, other Brooklyn niggas that's mentioned as crime figures. It was another Brooklyn cat, rather, that's mentioned as a crime figure out here. He was supposed to have been there too. You know what I'm saying? So 50 had a guy driving him that day. He had a personal driver, his own personal driver that day that picked him up from his grandmother's house while his grandmother, his baby mother, and his son was outside. And that would be J.U. You know what I'm saying? Who I am in no way trying to implicate him in this. You know, J.U. come from Bed-Stuy. He's from the crew 551. That's on Lexington and Nostrand. That's one of their spots. Coincidentally, the guy that was mentioned as one of the shooters that hit 50 Cent up, Hamo, he lives in the same area, like blocks. You know what I'm saying? J.U. went to Redirection High School in Brownsville, which is 2 blocks away from my childhood home. The Spanish restaurant right there on the corner of Rockaway and Blake. The building that's directly across the street, the back part of the building is facing the Spanish restaurant. That's my building. Alright. So I mean, it's crazy how it's so everything is so similar but parallel. You know what I'm saying? It's mentioned as the same but different. But J.U., who comes from Bed-Stuy, his crew, one of his crew headquarters was on Lexington between Marcy and Tompkins. Quincy is the next block over where Hamo lost his life on Quincy. I don't know the other block, but I know they all is right in that area. They was within blocks of each other. So 50 had a notion that maybe that J.U. was down with him being lined up because he picked up 50, and after 50 get in the car, everything just happened. 50 got hit up. J.U. drove him to the hospital. Now, if J.U. was really lining them up, he wouldn't have got 50 out of there. He was in the middle of a U-turn, and I've been on 50's block. It's a small block. It's a two-way street, and it's a small two-way street. So how he got out of there is anybody's guess. But he got 50 out of there. That he did do. He got 50 out of there. 50 survived the shooting. Now, had J.U. having pulled off, or if there was 2 shooters instead of 1, because there was 1 shooter hitting the car. If there was 1 on each side, 50 would have had a hard time making it out of there alive. You know what I'm saying? So he put his own 2 and 2 together, and he found out that these guys live right next to each other. Now, J.U. said that wasn't true. And a lot of people agree with him because he did get him out of there. But, like somebody said telling the story prior to me, you never know. You never know, like, yo, son, where you be with that nigga? Yo, next time you be with that nigga, yo, let me know these niggas, you know what I mean? Got a bag on this nigga, you know what I mean? Alright, cool. Then, yo, son, I'm going over there to get him now. Alright, son, we gonna follow you, gonna lay back. You see him get it? That's the way 50 thinking. But a lot of other people thinking like, yo, if that dude really lined you up, son, you wouldn't have made it out of there. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have made it out of there alive. Or if he did line you up, he was so scared he got you out of there by accident after he felt the damage was done. So they could clear out of there. The block is that small. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. You know, it's hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? But let's just hope. But JU said he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And they not together anymore. They don't do business together anymore. Obviously, JU is no longer his driver. But people believe JU. And I'm sure there's people that believe 52. I'm not going to figure this one out. I'm just telling the story. This is the North Father. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, that share. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? But that's the brother JU who was with 50 when his car got hit up. You know, and 50 still here to this day. But either way, oh yeah, and Hamo lost his life. I want to tell a story about him too, because there was a Hamo in Brownsville too, and I remember I didn't know the Hamo from Bed-Stuy that hit 50 up, but I seen him before, but I didn't know him. The Hamo from Brownsville, I knew him. So the Hamo from Bed-Stuy, they used to come out here, them Nostrand Avenue niggas. They used to come out here on like Brownsville Day and all that. But I also heard that he was looking for the Hamo out here because they was upset with each other that they both shared the same name and they was both live dudes in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the circle of life. Even if you don't know him, you know him, you seen him something, but you know, 50 survived that one. Dealing with these Brooklyn dudes, you know what I'm saying? He survived it. Brooklyn dudes is different. And I'm out. Peace.